A very warm Shalom Aleichem to everyone. It's wonderful to see everybody. Before we start the Mishna Yomis, Emir Hashem later on today, I hope to send this month's $1,360 to the adopted Kollel to Beitar. So that's going to be later on today. Anybody who has monies for that should give it to me. Also, we're going to collect money for Matanos of Yonim. Either it'll be given to Aniyim here or to Aniyim in Staten Island. But it'll be Aniyim in Staten Island. I know who they are. Over here, it's not so clear yet, but if Mrs. Dworkin tells me that there are some people that need it, there are some single mothers here that are struggling, so then I'll try to give it over here as well. The money, whatever I give, will be given out on Purim, so anybody who wants to give me money for Matanos of Yonim could do so. You could make it out to the shul, just make sure you tell me it's Matanos of Yonim, and you put Matanos of Yonim in the memo, and then I'll know. We're holding in the 6th parak, and we're holding with Mishna Gimel, big Mishnah, and we're dedicated by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Nishmas Dav ben Chaim, Lefu Shalem Fel Yomish Mechai So, Yaakov ben Bas Yaleah, Schutz of Avram Yam Benish ben Malk Yehudis and family, by Yoel Kugman and family, Lefu Shalem for Rivka, Bashir Aleah, Dvar Bashashabina, Moshe Meir ben Esther Fadl, and Meir ben Chai So, should have Lefu Shalem and B'Sech Shachar Yisrael. So we all know that there's a din that Moide b'mikzah satayna yeshava, that if I say, Yaakov, you owe me $1,000, and he admits to $500, so then he has to swear. But he has to admit, first of all, to me'ein hatayna. That means that if I say he owes me 1,000 bushels of wheat, and he says that he owes me 500 bushels of peas, then he doesn't swear, because it's not min hatana, it's not the same species. So, litras of yesh li biyodecha. You have a bullion, a liter of gold of mine. Einach biyodi ela litra kesef. I only have a liter of silver. That's not moide b'min hatana, so then he's potter, then he's exempt from swearing. However, coinage is different. Dinner zav yesh li biyadecha. You have a dinner of gold. Now, a dinner of gold is 25 dinner of kesef. So when I say that he owes me a dinner of gold, it's the same thing as saying that he owes me 25 dinner of kesef. If he says, Ein loch biyodi ela dinner kesef, I only owe you a dinner of kesef, so there he's being moide mixes hatana, right? Because instead of 25 dinner kesef, he admits to 1 dinner, or utresis, or punyan, or pruta, which are all denominations of a part of a dinner of kesef, so they're chayiv. Why? Shakol min matbea echad. It's all money. Money is money, right? It's all money. Kur tfua yesh li biyadecha. A kur of tfua you owe me. Kur of grain. He says, Ein loch biyodi ela lesech kitnius. Lesech is a half a kur. He admits to a half a kur of legumes, like peas. So that's not minatana. So he's potter. But if I say kur peiris yesh li biyadecha, you owe me a kur of produce. Now include tfua means that which comes from the ground. That's tfua, the yield of the ground. Ein loch biyodi ela lesech kitnius. I only have a half a kur of kitnius. That is included in tfua. So chayiv. Why? Shakitnius b'chlal peris. Because kitnius is one species with tvua, with peris. Peris is, I said tvua, I meant peris. Peris is a fruit of the ground. So kitnius is also fruit of the ground. Tanu chitin I say he owes me 100 bushels of wheat. And he admits to 50 bushels of barley. Again, it's not Minatana, it's not the same species, potter. Rabbi Gamliel argues on the whole thing. Rabbi Gamliel Mechayev. Rabbi Gamliel doesn't hold of this of Minatana. He says that as long as I make a claim and he admits to part to some owing me something, he has to swear. Now here we have an interesting case. We had this in Ksubis also. I say that he owes me 25 jugs of oil, full of oil. And he admits to owing me 25 jugs, no oil. Nice guy. I say 25 jugs of oil, and he admits to 25 jugs. So I claim 25 jugs of oil, at least he admitted to the 25 jugs, so that's Moed b'mikzas, Yeshava. The Chacham say there's two tainas here. There's oil and there's jugs. He denied the full oil and he admitted to all of the jugs. That's not Moed b'mikzas. The admission is not the same as the claim. And the Rishonim learned that means that I claimed 25 jugs full of oil. I'm making two claims. I'm claiming the amount of oil and I'm claiming the amount of jugs. The oil he denies completely, and the jugs he admits fully. That's not Moed b'mikzas. Amar Rabbi Gamliel says, and I like the way Adman looks at it. I find his opinion more logical. Now, there's a klal ein nishba'in ala karkois. You don't swear on karkois, and since avodim are hukshu lekarkois, you don't swear about slaves either. So, tanu kelim v'karkois. I say to Yaakov, you owe me real estate. You also owe me lawnmowers and snowmobiles. V'hoida b'kelim. He admits to the lawnmowers and snowmobiles, v'kafar b'karkois, and he denies the real estate. Now, since he denies real estate on that, there's no shvua because ain't nishbam b'karkois. Or b'karkois, he admits the real estate, but the kafar b'kelim, he denies all of the movables. He denies the snowmobiles, the lawnmowers. So again, he's not Moed b'mikzas because the karka there's no shvu on, and the kelim he denies completely. Pater. Moed b'mikzas hakarka is pater. If he admits, I say you owe me 100 acres of real estate, and he says 50, again, there's no shvua, because there's no shvua on karka, ein nishba'in al karkos. But finally we get him to swear. I say he owes me karka, and he owes me a snowmobile and a lawnmower. B'mikzas hakelim. He admits to the snowmobile, but he says no dice on the lawnmower. So they're chayiv. Why? You know what? Let's not get. Okay, we could say that case. But better would be I say he owes me 2 snowmobiles, and he admits to 1 snowmobile. Yeah. So chayiv. Why? Now, then he's chayiv to swear about the real estate too. Now, why is he chayiv to swear about the real estate? That's called gilgul shvua. Nechasim she'ein lehem achrayis. Nechasim she'ein lehem achrayis means metaltalin. Zoyki kines and nechasim she'esh lehem achrayis l'shalav aleim. Demands and pulls that he has to swear on the real estate. So if I say he owes me 100 acres and 2 snowmobiles, and he admits to 1 snowmobile and denies 1 snowmobile and 100 acres, he has to swear even about the 100 acres. Now, ein nishban al tainus cheresh shaita v'katan. You don't have to swear for the taina of a deaf mute, an imbecile, or a minor. They ain't b'em das. They can't make me swear. Ve'ein mashbiyan es hakatan, nor can I impose an oath on a minor. However, avol nishban lakatan. This means that if I say to a yosin that I have a lien on his father's property, right? Of course, metaltali diyasmei lo mishtabel balkai, so it has to be real estate. But if I say that I have a lien on the real estate, so there, if I want to collect, so I have to swear to the child that the father didn't pay me. This is very interesting. There's a case where I could swear to hektish. What's the case? Where Yaakov owes me money. And I had a lien on his karka. And afterwards he dedicates the karka to hektish. Now I have a previous lien, so I could go and claim money from hektish. If I want to collect from hektish, I have to swear that I didn't get the money already. That would be a case where nishban lehektish. Now you have to know that a lot of times hektish is mafkia midei shibud, that the hektish releases a lien. So this would have to be a special case where we don't say that the lien was released because he was makdish, and then the Gemara talks about that. Daf Yomi is back to 8 o'clock tonight, Rabbi Yisai, back to its normal slot here in Shul. Chanani ben Akasha Amaratza Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zakos Yisrael Lefika Chir